And I thought it was the UK that was on its arse. Seems like these Americans are really fucking struggling with the cost of living crisis. How can someone earning $80,000 a year be struggling to live? This is fucked.
Just a quick one, yeah? Only a quick one, a little one. I just need you all to tell me that I'll be okay.
I don't understand anymore. I don't understand how I make $34 an hour and I can't function. I can't function. I can't pay my bills.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into something that's got the internet buzzing. White folks are crying out, and not just any kind of tears. We are talking about real frustration over the affordability crisis, and skyrocketing cost of living is getting crazy out there. Now listen, this ain't about mocking anyone. This is about highlighting just how bad things have gotten. Even the most privileged voices in the society are sounding the alarm. We have seen people struggle for years, but now the system is worse than ever, and we've got the footage to prove it. Much love and respect to the creators whose reaction clips have featured in this video. Your honesty and emotions are helping us to expose just how deep these issues runs. Big shout out to you all. If you're new here or you've been watching and haven't hit the red button yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe, drop a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about this. This is more than a video, it's a conversation that needs to be had. Let's go.
Here in 2025, Americans have an affordability crisis, and most people cannot afford the basic necessities that they need to live. This includes rent or a mortgage, utilities, even a car payment or food. These things, some person got hit with a $1,294 bill. Yeah. Okay. Normally between $200 and $400. $75 normally to $600. Another person got hit with a $1,380 electric bill. These are insane. The prices that we are paying right now are absolutely insane. And then they tell you, oh, you can't afford electricity? No problem. Go and get a solar panel. Go and get some solar panels. That will fix it. Okay. So I'm going to pay $20,000 to $30,000 to put solar panels on the roof of my house. But then when it comes time to servicing those solar panels, the company that put them in may be going out of business because they are having issues as well.
The US is completely unhinged when it comes to our prices. So I'm in the middle of the country right now. I'm in the middle of Missouri, where visiting my parents where they live, and I just went to a local chain coffee shop and got a coffee. This latte, it's a medium oat milk latte. It cost me almost $8. Like, I'm not in a big city having a fancy coffee. This is a drive-through coffee in the middle of Missouri just cost me $8. I swear, if millennials can't even afford their little treats anymore.
Wow, did you see that? Man, even when folks in the middle class in decent neighborhoods are out here breaking down over coffee prices and car payments, you know it's getting real, guys. That wasn't just a drama. That was a genuine fear, frustration, and confusion. Mortgage rates climbing like gas price, utility bills jumping over 70%, and basic stuffs like food, electricity, and even a simple cup of coffee now feels like luxury items. It's not just the poor or working class anymore. Everyone is feeling the heat. What really hits me is the disbelief on their faces. Like, wait, how did you get here? And that's the thing. Many people ignore these warning signs when it was just affecting lower income folks, but now, even folks with good jobs and the so-called stable life are struggling to stay afloat. Did you see the first video slide where a lady was crying tears? I mean real tears over earning $34 wage per hour, yet she can't function. That's sad. And look, this isn't about race bashing or told you so energy. This is about showing how the system is failing across board. If they are crying out now, imagine what people at the bottom have been silently enduring for years. This is what happens when greed goes unchecked and the cost of living outpaces reality. No one is immune anymore. Stay locked in, guys. Let me play you more videos.
Alright guys, this is Trump's America. This is the price of gas in somewhere in South Bay, Los Angeles. I said this before, sometime in October, before October 2024, that we're gonna see hike in prices of things we ordinarily buy in the United States. Look at the grocery prices is high. Look at the fuel prices is high. Look at the prices of things we buy. Even water supplies is very high because of Trump. And people have supported and they're crying. I weep for people who has believed that Trump is a business guy that is coming in to fix America. This is BS, total bullshit. And then this is what we get, and it's gonna be more in 2026. So thank you, Maga, thank you, Trump.
I'm wondering if anyone else is dealing with this in Chicago. I'm looking for places right now, and some places are like 10 to 15% more expensive than they were like even 3 months ago. I've seen some other people talk about this on the app, and it's just crazy. There's literally no new upgrades. It's the same place, but it's just more expensive. I put in an application for a good place, and there's like dozens of other applications of people applying. And I don't remember it being like this last year.
You could hear the frustration in that man's voice, not just at the rising prices, but at the betrayal. Because, let's be real, a lot of people genuinely voted for Trump, the businessman, who was gonna come in, clean up things, and make life affordable again. Instead, we are looking at gas prices through the roof, food costs getting high, water bills getting wild, and rent is up over 15% in just 3 months. 3 months, guys. Basic things, the stuff people used to take for granted, are now luxuries. And this isn't just hitting low-income families anymore. It's hitting everyone. Even the folks who were loudest in their support are now the ones crying the loudest. That says a lot. People don't vote for chaos. They voted for fixing America, for stability, for better business, but what they are getting is struggle. And for many, it feels like a slap in the face. And again, this isn't about being anti-Trump or pro anybody else. This is about holding people accountable when promises are broken and reality is hitting hard. People are suffering while leadership plays the blame game. It's time to stop hoping on man can save the system and start realizing the system itself is broken.
We're 2 months into this nightmare. The damage that this guy has already done to this country is overwhelming. I mean, it's just mind-boggling how bad it is. I can't think of not one good thing that he's done that helps any of us in this position. He's hired a bunch of complete buffoons to run our agencies. He's dismantling those agencies. All of those agencies were put in place to protect you, the American people. Those are not to serve the government. They're about you. And yes, we need them. Without them, corporations, foreign countries, everybody takes advantage of you, and we just get run the hell over. All of that stuff was put in there for our benefit. And if you want to make things more efficient, make things more efficient. You don't do that by slashing them in half, leaving people without Social Security, slashing veterans benefits. What the hell is wrong with that guy? It's a complete and utter fucking disaster up there, and it's only getting worse. You guys think it's bad now. This economy is in free fall. Businesses have stopped hiring. They're laying people off. The stock market is crashing. The dollar is under threat. You imagine how bad it would get if the US dollar lost its dominance as the primary currency for trade. Real bad. You would feel that shit at home, guys. Shit is bad. It's getting worse, and nothing he's doing is good. Somebody give me one good thing he's doing that's actually true.
You could literally feel every word in that video, because it's not just a political commentary anymore, it's a real-life consequences. People voted with hope, with belief that a strong businessman like Trump would lift the economy. Instead, here we are, just months into his administration, and everything is crumbling. Even Mike Pence, Trump's own former vice president, is now speaking out, warning that these tariffs aren't hitting other countries like we thought. No, they are wrecking the average American. Folks didn't even know what a tariff was, let alone how badly it could backfire on their everyday lives. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris spoke up early. She tried to ring the alarm, but let's be honest, most people ignored her or worse, mocked her. And now, the damage is clear. No social security increase, veteran benefits slashed, agencies that are supposed to protect the people are now just tools of the government. Businesses are folding, mass layoffs are happening left and right, and the worst part, no one can even point to one solid win in all this. Not one thing that genuinely made life better for everyday American. He hired people who weren't ready, didn't care, or just weren't qualified. And now the country is paying the price. The people are paying the price. This is more than just politics, this is survival. And it's about time folks start paying attention before there's nothing left to fix.
I know I made the mistake of checking my account. Trump's tariffs have had a huge, huge impact on the economy and will continue to do so. You know, it's a bad sign when his former vice president, Mike Pence, is speaking out directly against these tariffs and warning that the average American will be losing $3,500 this year as a result of the tariffs. Do you know how many people voted for this administration without even understanding what a tariff is? But do you know who did explain it and did warn over and over? Kamala Harris. She spoke out directly against what is happening now. And yet, here we are. Many of us here in the US are waking up this morning to our investments and stocks plummeting.
Thank you once again for sticking through. Seriously, these are tough conversations and not everyone is willing to sit through them, but you did. That means you are thinking, you are aware, and you are part of the change that America desperately needs. Big shout out again to everyone whose reaction clips were featured. Your honesty, your pen, your courage to speak out is what brings these issues to light. Now listen, if you felt this video, if it made you think, if it opened your eyes, please do me a favor. Hit that subscription button. It costs nothing, but it means everything to this channel. It helps the algorithm push these conversations to more people who need to hear them. It helps us grow and it keeps the truth flowing. Drop a comment, share this with someone, and let's keep the conversations going. Because the only way things change is when we stop being silent. Much love. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one.